It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And now Indiana's starting group. Devin Booker out there with Shepard. And it's Freeman in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, we've got Buzelis. Kate Cunningham out there with Miller. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Pass to Shepard. 13 feet out, and the shot falls short that time. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And the call will be against Kate Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Shepard. He's watched by Cunningham. They set the screen. Pass to LaRavia. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball four.
Inside. Here's Buzelis. Indiana with a rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's LaRavia. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game now, and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Pistons.
So he hits one of two from the stripe. For Detroit, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Rebounded by Freeman.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Goes up from the top of the key and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Soft touch off the glass. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Cunningham. In the game against Houston, very impressive. The rebound by Shepard. Indiana leading. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Miller. That one goes in.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Miller against Booker. Lets it go from deep. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Shepard. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Cunningham looking it over. Miller on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Miller hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Booker against Miller. Booker can't get it to go. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Buzelis. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Booker with it. He's picked up by Miller. Pass to Shepard. Here's Freeman. Drills it from deep. Freeman's got 5 now. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Driving to the basket. Good on the shot. He's got 9.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Launches a 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. The Pistons leading. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Cunningham after the basket by Indiana on the other end. And he drives in. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Pass to LaRavia. Here's Shepard. Over Cunningham. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Shepard's got his second bucket on the night.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Cunningham. No points yet. Dort up top. Back to Cunningham. Here's Dort. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Freeman. 5 points in the game. And it's in there. The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Going inside. They get it back. Here's Buzelis. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Buzelis has got 6.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Freeman. He has 7. Pass to Shepard. 3-pointer. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Miller outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's LaRavia. Pass to Shepard. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Buzelis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
The shot, no good.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 32, Arnie.
The Pistons lead by 3. The lob, very well done.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
The Pacers shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Pistons. Porter Jr. comes in for Miller. Ellis. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Here's Hall. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Ellis. Rebound Detroit.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Cunningham passes to Davis. Here's Hall. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Hall. Tipped. And the Pistons pushing it up now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Ellis, good.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. They set the pick. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Hall. No points so far. Check by Davis. Pass to Ellis. Here's Hall. 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 1:06 left in the first. Davis a screen. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's Hall. The 11-footer. Off the left rim and out. The Pistons lead by 5. Cunningham drives in. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Hall. A 17-foot shot on the way, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons ahead. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
They've got Wagner. Anthony Davis is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Davis, and it's Miller in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And that one drops. Miller's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Markkanen against Miller. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Hall's checked in for Markkanen. Now here's Davis. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Davis with a screen on Booker. Here's Miller. Here's Davis. AD beasting down low.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Here's Hall. Check by Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. The Pistons lead by 7. Miller with it. Give him 8. Outside Davis. Beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Hall passes to Nelson. For 3. And the three-pointer goes. Nelson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Miller. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Davis. They lead by 7. Shot clock at 4. Oh, the stuff! And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Hall. Pass to Hall. Now Booker. Guarded by Miller. Here's Hall. And he dunks it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Miller. Give him 8 points now. Davis a screen. Davis the pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. Wagner with a screen on Booker. Miller, he's open. The rebound by Hall.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. Laravia is checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Hall. Here's Laravia. He buries it from 3. And now just a 2-point Pistons lead.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Detroit making a change here. Dort's checked in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Laravia. Check by Davis. And here's Shepard for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
you have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's Davis. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 14-3 run to the paint. Here's Booker. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Davis. Miller outside. Davis a screen. Miller, the pass to Davis. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Booker against Miller. Davis from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Back to Booker. The 3 is up. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's on Brandon Miller.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Good on the second one.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Davis. 6 points for him. Davis a screen. Davis, the pass to Davis. Here's Miller. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Here's Larabia. And it's blocked by Davis. Miller, the pass to Siakam. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Miller. Floats one. Miller pulls it in. Detroit has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Now Davis. Davis a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis finds Dort. Another 3 for Detroit.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Freeman. Here's Shepard. Here's Larabia. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Larabia's got 10.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Davis, the pass to Miller. Back to Davis. Pass to Davis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And that one drops for him. He's got 12. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Davis. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Substitution on the court.
Detroit has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. They set a pick. Down low. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Indiana's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Freeman. Here's Shepard. He's watched by Cunningham. And it's Shepard missing. The Pistons leading. Cunningham with the ball. And he lobs it up top.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And he recovers it. Offensive rebound. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Give him 8 points now.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
There's a screen. Pass to Porter. Back to Cunningham. Okay, Cunningham. Strong.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pacers trail by 3. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And he misses the fast break layup.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Shepard, that's good.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Detroit leading by 3. Inside. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Buzelis. The putback. That shot missing. Indiana's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's Arabia. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Davis, he's checked in for Detroit. And here's Cunningham. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Davis has got 9.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Freeman. 7 points in the game. Here's Arabia. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's the pick. To the inside. Outside for Davis. And Detroit another 3.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. There's the three. Rebound Detroit. They've led by as much as 10. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Shepard. And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Detroit Pistons.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
You look at Detroit, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Pacers trail by 6. On the court for the Pacers, they've got Shepard, also Devin Booker out there, and it's LaRavia in a power forward. Pass to Shepard. Just 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Here's LaRavia. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. There's a screen. No good there. Booker with the defensive effort. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Booker. Detroit leading by 4. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And here's Cunningham outside. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. LaRavia's got 5 rebounds tonight. 16 feet out. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 9 points.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Brandon Miller.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
Both free throws good from Booker. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Cunningham with the ball. Jacks up a 3. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And here comes the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Indiana. Shot.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Detroit leading by 5. Now here's Miller. He's got 11. Driving in. And he makes it. He's got 13.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Booker. Gets it to go from the corner. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
Cunningham outside. The floater. That shot, no good. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Now Cunningham to the paint. Dort for 3. Drops in the 3. So Dort's got the second bucket on the night.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
He takes it in. Deflected. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Dialed in, Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Booker for 3. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Detroit leading by 8. Cunningham outside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Here's Shepard. 14 points for him. Booker, good.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
They set the pick. Pass to Miller from behind the arc. Oh, he trains it. His 6th making. Nine tries so far.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Freeman. Booker with it. The 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Brandon Miller. Great shooting for him at the line tonight. 7 for 7.
And I love how he's earned his share of points at the line tonight, not wasting his chances at all.
I like the fact he's been dialed in, gotten into a nice rhythm, and he never got out of it. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 9, just 4 to shoot. Shoots. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Dort. Miller, the pass to Cunningham. And Detroit another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Shepard. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 14-6 run. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Fires from deep. Dort grabs the miss. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-6 run. Cunningham, right side. Lets it go. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Cunningham's got 14 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Shepard for three. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Cunningham. Back to Dort. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Cunningham missing. Pacers trail by 15. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Siakam, he's checked in for Dort. Here's Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Second free throw, no good. The Pacers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
And here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. Pass to Buzelis. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Shepard. He's watched by Cunningham. With the teardrop. And it's Shepard missing. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 25.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Down low. Here's Booker. Great D that time from Miller. Detroit leading by 19. Cunningham outside. Fades. And Detroit again with the bucket.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Laravia.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Hall's checked in for Indiana. Here's Siakam. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 5. And it's Laravia with a rebound. Laravia's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Hall. Pass to Shepard. Second chance shot. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. And he makes it on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 19.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Hall. Here he goes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. He misses the free throw. And Indiana with some changes. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Laravia. And Hall subbed in for Shepard. Here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. Porter a screen. Here's the 3. Rebound by Hall. Pacers trail by 18. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter here. Excellent D there from Siakam. Well, the Pistons' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. That's good from Siakam. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Detroit. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And it's Hall missing. The Pistons on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. Pacers with a rebound. Markkanen outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Now here's Davis. 12 points for him. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. And he can't get that one.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Hall. Checked by Davis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Porter a screen. Outside for Davis. Outside Porter. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Porter. The help from Markkanen. Up top, Davis. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 17.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Cunningham with the ball. He's got 14. Outside Porter. The 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Puts up a deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Detroit, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Porter will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Davis out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Davis in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Markkanen. Now Booker. Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And that one's good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
It's Markkanen on the wing. To the wing, right side. Fades and shoots. Rebound Detroit. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Davis with a screen on Booker. Davis drives in. Davis, the pass to Davis. Now here's Porter. Clock at 6. There's the drive. The Pacers pull it in. Hall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pacers trail by 18. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Hall's checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Here's Hall. Checked by Davis. Here's Nelson. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Porter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Love the old school fake by Porter Jr., bringing them in close to make sure he draws the foul.
And the Pacers making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Porter hits them both. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have change coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
And it's Detroit with the ball after the basket by Indiana. Outside Davis. Oh, they pick off the pass. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He drops it from range.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Dort. Wagner outside. Here's Davis. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And again, no good by Detroit.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Yep, that one goes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Porter. Puts up a 3. Davis misses.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Now here's Porter. Dort outside. Takes the 3. That one no good. Indiana on offense. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Inside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Detroit leading by 11. Now Davis. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Got it. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Pass to Porter. Outside Davis. Wagner, the pass to Davis. The jumper from the wing off target.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Shepard, that's good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here's Porter. Outside Davis. Back to Porter. Outside Davis. On the wing, Davis. Lets it fly. The rebound by Shepard. Pacers trail by 9. Lets it go from deep. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And the Pacers making a change here.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Booker. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Cunningham. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Booker. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's LaRavia. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Now here's Cunningham. Miller outside. Here's Cunningham. From the high post. And the shot is good after hitting off the rim. He's got 34.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
For 3, Booker. And Booker, cash on the 3.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Pass to Miller. He's feeling it. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Booker for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Cunningham outside. Pass to Buzelis. And right on target. Buzelis has got 9 points now in the second half. Pacers trail by 8. Outside Booker. Again, Indiana.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And there's the screen. Pass to Buzelis. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 13.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And stolen by Booker. Here's Freeman. From down in the low post, it goes. And now it's just a 4-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now here's Cunningham. And no good.
gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Booker no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Just 5 on the clock. That one falls. And now it's an 8-point Pistons lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Booker. Pass to LaRavia from deep. No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Booker following the score by Detroit. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Booker's got 35.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
A minute 37 left in the final quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Buzelis has got 6 in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Cunningham outside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pistons.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
I'm sure it meant a lot to them not letting the conference opponent get the better of them. That's important to them for sure.
Now here's Cunningham. Tries again. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Booker, the pass to LaRavia. No good on the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Third personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Anthony, it was a great team victory tonight. What satisfied you most about this win?
We just played hard. You know, we just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. And, you know, guys made the right plays.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.